Welcome back to Bad Bad Bowling 101 with your boy C. Today I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag. So there's two parts. Part one in my bag and then part two. Part one is all of this stuff you see on the table. So it was asking me, Clarence, as a bowler who bowls tournaments and everything, what do you have in your bag? Like what is and so I decided I was gonna put it all out there. And believe me when I tell you, it's kind of embarrassing. I mean, this is like into my own little private part of my soul. But let's go ahead and go through some of this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is black tape. Now, I know you're wondering, like, why in God's name would you have black tape? Well, here's the deal. I promise you, I'm not trying to do anything devious with it, but I'm going to give you a demonstration. So, I use a thing called a switch grip, okay? So, also, it's good because I can show you. I got scissors, surgical scissors in my bag. If you ever get your something, be very careful of them because they are super, super sharp. Okay, so these are switch grips, right? Switch grips. So what you do with these switch grips is you can put tape on them to make them tighter. So put it into the bowling ball. Well, that's what this is for. And you put on it, it makes it tighter, looser. I wouldn't recommend doing it. Well, as you can see, I got it stuck because I already had a piece of tape on it. Well, on to the next part. So, switch grips. These are the things that go into the bowling ball. The reason why you use them is because no matter what I do, it's always the same feel. So, I got 5 of those. This is the object that you use to take them out of the ball with. That's in the bag. Scissors in the bag. Black tape's in the bag. Tape that goes inside the switch grip is also in my bag. Resin ball. Not one, but 2 chamois. These are the things that you get the oil off the ball with. Tape. So I got 2 forms of tape. Tape for my thumb and then, of course, tape for my fingers. So that's 2 different types of tape. Wristband. Well, elbow band. Sometimes the elbow hurts along the way. So um, elbow band. 2 different types of wristbands. As you all know, I've been having a lot of wrist problems lately. Um, okay, so wristbands, that's out the way. Okay, so Avalon pads for days. Different types, 3,000 all the way down to 250. Avalon pads is a must. That's how I make sure my balls are the way they should be. Okay, so that brings us to cups. I got multiple cups in my bag all the time. If you're going to rechange the surface of your balls, you want to use the cup. I have kinetic tape. Very good for restricting issues. My wife's a nurse. She always makes sure I'm in the best shape possible for somebody who's always injured. Always injured. Okay, bowling shoes. As you know, I got a red pair, black pair. I got other pairs too, but let's not talk about that. So, I know this is what's in your bag, but I just want to break this down so you guys understand. Bowling shoes are special. Say, why are you saying bowling shoes are special? Because, so it's about leverage and traction. Your push off is important. Um, I know when you're a beginner, bowling shoes may not matter to you. So you could have 2 sliding pads on both foot, which means you don't get any traction when you're pushing off, right? So this is important because as you see, it's got a pad, right? This is a traction pad like on a tennis shoe. Well, a little similar. And the heel. So they allow me to traction. Look at that. It's traction. So that I can push off and get into my slide, right? Slide, heel, and pad. Now, I got extra heels, and then I got extra slide pads. And you say, why on God's name do you have so many slide pads? Well, the reason why you have so many slide pads is because you don't know what's going to happen. You might walk to a center and it's really, really slippery, So you need to change your pad to something lower that'll allow you to slide a little less. Or you could walk in and, like at Nationals last season, it was so bone dry that I actually my knee started to hurt. So, because I couldn't slide. So I had to go to a 10 slide pad, and I was able to smoothly slide and relax through my shot. So that's why shoes are so important. Okay? Now, I got towels also, 3 towels in my bag. And then, of course, ball cleaner to clean the dirt off the ball. But don't confuse cleaning dirt off your ball with getting your surface back to where it's supposed to go. Now, with that being said, this is part one of what's in my bag. Yes, I know it's a lot, but what can you do? These are all the things that we need, well, that I need, okay? And then the only thing that's missing is super glue, which I didn't put on the table, which that's also in my bag. The reason why I use super glue is because I bowl so many games, which I bowl 70 to 100 games a week. Um, Sometimes it causes your fingers to rip open, and using tough skin burns. Super glue doesn't, and you can use super glue and bowl like you're brand new. Now, this is part one of what's in my bag. If you find it helpful, hit the thumbs up like button, hit the subscribe. Both are free for you. Now remember, they're free for you, and they definitely help the channel, and they help us grow. Um, Remember, the ball giveaway is at 1100. It'll be in the community tab. Everything that has to happen. And again, if you hit the question mark in this comment, then I know you watched to the end, and I will add your name in an extra 2 times. Okay? This is Coach C. This is Bad Bad Bowling 101. Have a great day and watch for part 2.